out there, MP.
How you feeling, MP?
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Caldwell in at center. And for Minnesota, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Then there's Achua. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bender in at the point. Well, now that we're into the thick of things here this season, Grant, we start to get a clear picture of how these teams are going to look this season.
Yeah, B.A., this is where it really all starts to come into focus. Off-season trades have either paid off or fizzled, and squads have had time to bond and really get stronger.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Edwards against White. Pass to Bender. Here's Achua. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Inside, he shoots. Here's Towns. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Tatum finds White. Out to the right wing. Here's McCoy. Outside, Brown. Buried from 15 feet out.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Tatum can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Caldwell. Counted from distance. Caldwell's got 5 now.
And it's not going to be an easy task for MP tonight. He's up against a team coming off a gigantic win.
He's never afraid to take on a challenge. If nothing else, MP loves stopping a high-flying team right in its tracks. Now here's McDaniels. In his last outing with 12 points. Towns can't get it to go.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
White, the pass to McCoy. Achua with the rebound.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
And Minnesota calls time here. In December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Celtics, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable.
Well, for the Celtics, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Edwards. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Boston on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. To the inside. Here's Caldwell. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Edwards looking for an opening. Here's Bender. And he gets it to go from the high post.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Tatum. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Achua for 3. Caldwell grabs the miss. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum with it. Towns covering. Pass to McCoy. To the wing, right side. Here's Caldwell. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Timberwolves have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Bender. 27 points his last game. McDaniels finds Towns. Edwards for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Here's Caldwell. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Edwards. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will mix up.
Substitution on court.
Precious Achua is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Bender in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Lakers was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. Numbers like that make you do a double take. Let's see if he can turn heads once more in tonight's action. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Yes, it's good. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Flashing pretty advanced shot creation skills. I see many good defense, better offense moments in the future of Anthony Edwards.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Pass to Achua. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And he's going for the oop here.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
1 minute left to play in the second quarter. Down low, Gafford. The rebound, Celtics. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Gafford. McDaniels comes in for Martin. And it's Mills in for Edwards. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Drew Holiday.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
.35 seconds left in the second. Here's Bender, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. Here's Mills. Goes back up. And Towns with the lay-in.
A force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
It's tipped, and he gets it back. 2 on the clock. And that one's good. He's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Celtics out in front, up 19. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at Boston. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Now for a moment to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Boston Celtics.
We've talked about a lot of teams now playing inside out. These guys are punching it inside, and it's not coming out. They're turning toward the rim and attacking, and it's working for them.
Kenny, you're an expert on this. I love talking to you, comparing notes. You used to throw it to the big man every time.
Yes.
And then he'd kick it back out, and you made 7 threes in the finals. I already know.
Yes.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boston has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. On the court right now for the Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Caldwell in at the 5 spot. Minnesota shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Edwards, and he converts the layup. Edwards has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart. He stays focused on his shot.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. Out to the right wing. Achua. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. To the paint. Blocked! Now Tatum, 13 points in the game. Caldwell, good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. To the left side wing. Towns on a screen. Shot clock at 5. Bender, no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Pass to Caldwell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First team foul. Shooting for Boston. 1 shot.
Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's Minnesota with it. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Achua can't hit.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Edwards with it, picked up by Tatum to win the drought. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Outside McDaniels. Achua with a screen on White. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound Boston. Caldwell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brown passes to Caldwell. Tatum from long range. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Edwards. Here's Bender. Towns outside. Counted. Towns has got 8 points.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. White, the pass to Tatum. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Bender. Here's Achua. The shot from the low post is good. 7 points in the game.
In terms of scoring, he hadn't done much of it. Just 1 of 7 this quarter.
Outside White. To the inside. Caldwell. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Edwards against White. There's the triple. Caldwell grabs the miss. Caldwell's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here's Edwards outside. Caldwell grabs the miss. 1 second left. He's off on that one. And so it's Boston building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Caleb Barton, also Daniel Gafford out there, and it's Edwards in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Mills. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tatum from long range. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Mills. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Caldwell, good.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Now here's Edwards. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Martin outside. 6 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Here's Wiggins. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Caldwell. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Holiday against Edwards. Pass to Mills. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Winning time, kid. Get in there. That's what's up, coach.
Here's Caldwell. No good on the quick 3. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jay.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Pass to Shaw. Here's Caldwell. Going inside. Banked it in off the glass. Caldwell's got 54 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You got to guard Towns from the corners especially.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Pass to Towns. Drops one in from the wing.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Hits a three-pointer.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long and good night, everyone.
Nice team win. Let's keep it going. Let's slow this guy down, all right? It's your game tonight.
There he is, Mr. Player of the Month. Looking good.
You got it. Show what you got. Best squad ever.
Best squad ever.
Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squad ever. Best squ
small forward, 6'4", number 13, Buddy Hield. At the point guard position, standing 6'2", number 20, McCoy. Manning the middle, at 6'9", number 30, John Collins. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Gary Wood. Starting at the other forward position, at 7 feet, number 26, Jerry Caldwell.
Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. Hardy is out there with Daniels. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here is Daniels. Boy, he just disappeared against Charlotte. They really needed him. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with Zion on the inside.
Passes it to Caldwell. Over Williamson. And again, shot good from Caldwell. Caldwell's got 6.
And MP's got his hands full tonight. His main assignment has been hot of late.
MP will have a lot of work tonight on defense, and let's see how he responds to that challenge. Now here's Ingram. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Caldwell.
Both free throws good from Caldwell. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And it goes down 2 points. 10 points for Jay.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
To the inside, Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
We've seen Zion play that point forward very, very well. He's very adept at distributing.
Down low. They double him with Williamson. And the basket by Caldwell. 12 points. Points for him.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Daniels gets to Valanciunas. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pelicans trail by 6. Here is Daniels, currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Stolen. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's McCoy. Still without a basket. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And here's Daniels. Pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Williamson. Floats one up. He lays it in. Williamson's got 8 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Inside, here's Caldwell. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Valanciunas to the paint. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Terrific feed from Valanciunas, a big man scanning the deck.
Boston leading by 4. Here's Caldwell, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
There's 37 seconds left in the first. Now Daniels to the wing right side. And Shea gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Here's Ingram. Off the inbound, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And there's the pass to Daniels. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets inside. Count on him going up strong.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Let's keep it up.
And for substitution. To the inside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Jay out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Derek White. Then it's Collins. And it's McCoy in the point guard position. That's the Boston 5.
Yeah, It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
Kicks it to Heel. Goes up on the wing. Caldwell can't hit.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Trailblazers was all business. He scored 48 points, and both from the foul line and the floor, he was making his shots out there. Some really gaudy numbers for him. A show for the ages. We'll see if he has an encore tonight, guys.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Rejected by Caldwell. Pass to White. Here's McCoy. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Healed against Ingram. Inside. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
1:04 left to play in the first half. To the middle. Here's Caldwell. And it's good for 2. Caldwell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat. Out. Awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Toppin passes to Hardy. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ingram against Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Toppin, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And the basket by Caldwell.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ingram. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range. There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now here's Hardy. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league.
Quality addition for them. Well, Nurkic is an enforcer on the boards. Who can score? Now that's what makes him in demand. Louisville.
The math on this move checks out. Now let's go over that first half action. Things did not go according to plan for the Pelicans.
I haven't really seen the effort from them in terms of rebounding. In fact, at times, they're getting straight bullied.
And that certainly cost them. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Doesn't matter where you're from, Greg, your background. You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. I was told it's just a bruised knee, and luckily there doesn't seem to be severe damage. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. So for New Orleans right now, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Daniels out there with Hardy, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Here's Williamson, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Williamson's got 16 points.
And Williamson's energy just incredible, which is what makes him such a force on the offensive glass.
Caldwell can't hit. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. That first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Derek White.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Hardy passes to Ingram. The shot, no good. White with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Good, that's another bucket.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. And the Pelicans miss again. Celtics leading by 14. Pass to Caldwell. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Hardy.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Daniels gets to Valanciunas. Williamson left side. Offensive rebound, and the basket is good. Williamson's got 18 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Some changes for New Orleans. Obi Toppin's checked in for Williamson. And it's Herbert Jones in for Hardy. That's good from Caldwell. And, of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days. But what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman, George Gervin, or Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there anyone better than Magic Johnson?
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Valanciunas, covered by Caldwell. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one. Boston leading by 15. Here's Caldwell. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Daniels with it. He has yet to score. Outside, Jones. A rebound by Caldwell. Caldwell's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Here's Ingram. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's the 3. Here's Caldwell. Guarded by Valanciunas. Caldwell can't hit. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Ingram. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. So it's the Celtics now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. And he converts the layup. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
For 3. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last-second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Boston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with the... And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Celtics leading by 14. We've got Shaw. John Collins is out there with Jay. Then it's Holiday. And it's Walsh in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. They double-team McCollum. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And Williamson knows how to get into a rhythm. And once that happens, hey, good luck.
Here's Caldwell. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside, Jones. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And there's that athleticism we talk about with Zion. What a dunk.
Boston has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And good. He hits it again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Caldwell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Tries to save it. By himself. Hammers Fires it home to polish off the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside, Jones. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Celtics leading by 15. Here is Shaw. Here's Caldwell. And the three off target. For New Orleans, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Jones, the best to Stewart. Shakes him. Rebounded by the Celtics. And here's Holiday to the inside. Here's Caldwell. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 67 points for Jay.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Give it up once again for your Celtics entertainment.
Here's Hardy, the pass to Daniels. And Williamson throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Hardy passes to Daniels. Valanciunas dishes to Williamson. A putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And I think Valanciunas is Lithuanian for can't miss. I'll have to look that up.
The 19-foot shot. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Williamson. And too long on the shot. Austin leading by 15. Collins passes to McCoy. Here's Caldwell. And yet another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Inside. Here's Valanciunas. And no good that time. Collins with some nice D. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. And here's Valanciunas, guarded by Caldwell. And Valanciunas kicks to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Hardy. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Valanciunas continues to work on that shot. The catch and shoot and a great rhythm there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And yes, it's good. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Caldwell, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.
Great effort. Nicely done. Big matchup tonight. You got this, kid.